What's good? Setting up the stream right now. Don't worry, I set mine up. Yeah, I set mine up. Yeah, been building, man. 4 seasons, man.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight we close out Week 7 with a good Monday night matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
All right, come on.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game. And I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible. But we watched it happen.
From the 30 on second down, Watson.
Oh, my God.
And some room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but not
No
before
way.
they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. And that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man. And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second.
Wrong down defense.
And again, it's Chubb. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, they can get
All right, let's get it, man.
But we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Watson.
The fuck?
Going middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he went backwards.
Oh, this nigga playing boring as fuck,
Now
bro.
they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from Bills, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
That's a... Oh, wow, dude.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football.
This was 3.
And nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
York able to send this one through, and the Browns are out to
Go
a
to the damn
3-0
quarter.
lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Give him 30 yards there.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. DK Metcalf, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have answered that early field goal to take a 1st quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Browns drive about to get started. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, why did I do that?
3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
I mean, or also just sit back. They're going to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Completes it to Hardman. And he's got some space here. And all the way in for the Ravens. Touchdown. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position. And that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence is right there.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story. And wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Browns drive about to get started. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, all right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
That's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski took your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
What?
This is intercepted. My goodness. And the Browns
Wow.
take over here at their own 14-yard line. Charles,
Damn, Melodic. Shit.
It's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second down, here's Chubb again. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your crosses get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be.
Throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Come on, DK.
Complete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 75. As his guys have opened up a very oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my
That nigga knocked my tight end down. The fuck?
I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit, but all in all, just
Justin Tucker was a little fast.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And there is is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They go with Chubb on second down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Browns on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on third down.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30.
She's so boring, bro.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Down inside the 10.
Bro, that's some bullshit, bro. That's some sorry-ass shit.
30 yards.
All because I tried to fucking strip.
Get a bit closer. Now Cade York for the extra point.
Man, that shit that pissed me off. I gotta blow this nigga out now.
The scoreline 20-10.
And they'd be chewing up majority of the damn quarter.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
Crazy as hell.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drop. They watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nicole Hardman, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just can't move for a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
The Browns drive about to get started. A strong showing the last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace,
what?
Probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended.
Good, man.
Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an
Good
interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half and several different guys. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They will zoom past that number there. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Really enjoy what I'm seeing, the route running, competing for the football, just breaking down in defense.
Oh, the ball.
Here as he's taken.
Damn.
So we're at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
I'm on turf and do something good. Oh, he clicked off.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They go play action with Jackson. That's complete to John Ross. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. From the gun, Jackson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And
what?
Complete on the deep ball.
Oh my God, bro.
In this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And Jackson throwing once more. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a
He can really play on his D-line.
There is something to a game plan.
That shit crazy, bro. He can really play on his D-line.
Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Jackson will throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man that's caught for a Ravens touchdown. DK Metcalf, 36 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been super.
And now here's another interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense.
Oh, my God, bruh. Come on. Y'all got to block somebody. That shit is wide the fuck open.
And thinking this game is over. That was nice work defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Play action. Now Jackson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Nigga man even knocking the ball down, bro. Like, that shit crazy. This nigga's playing on his D-line, yo.
And they want to do it with a big play, unable to connect in that attempt.
Play action. It's Jackson. The throw out to Ross. He's got it. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
What?
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Oh my God, bruh.
Up at the 44. One side gets an interception, but their
Wow,
defense comes on the
dude.
field.
This shit is so fucking poor, bruh.
Getting a pick of their own.
Jesus. Come on, man.
As he ran off the field after making that play, he saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you.
Boring, bruh. Like, boring. 13 reps for 23 yards. Like, bro, put that bitch in the air.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Now Watson. Looking deep downfield.
Come on, man.
And my goodness, another interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of the time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that.
Oh, my God, bro.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield, even if you don't get the catch.
You don't get enough trying to goddamn blitz.
And pick up the yardage that way.
They'll try and run for it with Evans. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
What?
Is incomplete.
Bro, he do this shit every fucking game.
Absolutely no disguise.
How is you overthrowing these fast-ass fucking receivers?
Go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Crazy, man.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Now it's Jackson. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Throwing is Jackson. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's out of bounds, but that was for a big pickup that time. And what's going to wind up being the final.
Got him blitz.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they're down to the 29-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw.
Come on, DK.
Incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there of 20 yards. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the
this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. DK Metcalf from 10 yards out. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on.
So he gonna what? Boy, stop. That nigga trying to chew clout, man.
Continues here in the
sorry
He's
ass.
had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. Bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down.
The fuck?
Amari Cooper. He will have the conversion and more than that. Past the 20. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up.
Oh, this nigga is so sorry, bro. Oh, my God.
Convert on 4th. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Chubb. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. That's going to line up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Chubb again. And once again, this defense very stout. They stop him for no gain for the 2nd straight play. Just 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Watson.
Fuck out of here, man.
That'll be intercepted. Tanner Muse with it. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught at the 20. And they are going to score again.
It's my new play. It's my new play.
Tucker now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yes, sir.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And no chance
Yes,
to
sir.
get they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
This nigga right here, bro.
The Browns drive about to get started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll work his way forward up to the 22.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. It might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose and work on some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on these first snaps just because they can.
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there's no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone.
It's all about the belt, man. Once you lay a belt on the motherfucker, man, it's hard to get it off on, man.
Teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1, and they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Browns, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now, and they'll try again next week at home against New England.
I ain't even running with my boy Darrington like that. South had 2.